It's me, Holly K Bakes. I'm gonna cook the third dish of the whole chicken that I made this week. And I love the whole chicken. I told you I was gonna get 3 meals out of it. This is gonna be a third. What I'm gonna make is barbecue chicken salad, sandwiches. Sunday, we've been dealing with a little bit of the flu around here. Charlie's had the flu for the past few days with a fever, and so we've pretty much been laying low. This will be a really fun, casual meal for us to eat tonight and finish off the rest of the whole chicken that I bought this week. What I'm going to start with is I have some bacon. I'm just going to like roughly chop it here. I am in desperate need of a new chef's knife at some point. I keep sharpening this one, and I guess I'll just keep sharpening it until I can't sharpen it anymore. I am so grateful because I've seen a lot of you have started subscribing to the channel, and I can't thank you enough. I am having so much fun doing this, more fun than I think I've had in a long time, and so I'm just like really grateful to have you guys here to watch me cook and feed my family and have some fun in the process. So one of the things that Charlie really loves to do when he is sick is watch YouTube. Dominoes falling down and Legos, and sometimes we'll watch, an asshole art, like I had said before in one of the other videos. So since he's been sick, we've been doing a lot of YouTube. Today, my son asked me to make him a bank that this art person does with like popular kids characters. So I made a bank today. It took me 2 hours to make this thing. Ends up looking like a mouth. Like you put the coins into its mouth and close the drawer, and then the coins fall in to the bank part. And it took me so long. It took me forever to measure and cut. And after about like cutting, Charlie's like, "You're not done cutting yet?" And I'm like, "No, this is gonna take me a minute." But after much effort came much success, and I was able to get that thing done for him. That art project was a fun part of my day. Kids are so sad when they're sick because you're used to them just sort of like bouncing off the walls, and when they're sick they just don't want to move around, and it's so sad. They look so sad, my little baby. I love celery in chicken salad because it gives it like a really necessary crunch, if you ask me. I think that if I were to ask my husband, he probably could skip it. He's not much into green things. Doesn't really like the green, but I love old celery. I like the dark green because it's supposed to be better for you. Supposed to be better for you. We are super close to Christmas. I'm very excited. I'm going down south to Mississippi, where I'm from, to see my sister, my parents. I'm going to stay with my sister this year, which is going to be really fun because Charlie will get to hang out with his cousins, and I'm sure they will be loud and have a great time. And there's going to be, obviously Santa knows where to go. So there will be presents, and I probably am going to cook some while I'm there. I like to cook with my sister. She likes to drink wine while we cook, and that's like one of my favorite things. So we will probably do that. Okay, I think that is probably plenty of celery. Plenty of celery. I'm going to sprinkle a little salt on that. The next thing I'm going to do is cook bacon. Then we'll shred the chicken, and then we'll get all everything else out that we need. Come with me into my kitchen. All right, my tiny little kitchen. I have my stove. Hello, stove. And so what I'm going to do is take my cast iron. I love cast iron. Cast iron's like my jam. That's like what I usually cook with. I'm going to get this going. Good. I'm going to let that heat up for a second, and then we're going to throw that bacon in. I'm going to come back over here. While that's heating up, let's shred some chicken. What do you think? I know. I think it's a good idea too. All right. This is going to be the end of our rotisserie chicken. I'm so proud of myself for using this whole chicken and actually using it all. Using it all, the whole chicken. It's pretty rare when I roast the whole chicken, but this has been great. I think I bought that chicken on Monday or Tuesday, and we've basically eaten it 3 separate times. This will be the 3rd time. I still have plenty of chicken stuff left. That stuff, I've been eating that basically every night since I cooked it. Just a little bit for dinner. Tonight we'll have the sandwiches, and that'll be really good. Chicken's already cold, so I don't have to chill it, which is good. Kitty. Kitty. My cat is being a rascal in there. I'm just processing some of this chicken off the bone. It's so hard not to want to just eat it all. Eat all the chicken right now. So good. So for chicken salad, you can cube your chicken or you can shred it. I'm going to shred mine because I think it will stir up nice and hold on to a lot of the barbecue sauce and other yummy things that we're going to put in it. So I'm going to start that process right now. And we did this the other night for the chicken stuff, so you'll be familiar with the process. It really is just 2 forks, and you just hold chicken with one and shred it with the other. I chose this recipe today because I wanted something that was like really simple to do, and I thought it could be fun to have a sandwich for dinner. I love sandwiches. I think they're just like one of the most perfect foods. You got all your major food groups. You got meat and veggies, and like if you add mayo, you got some like fat. I like crispy bread. I'm gonna put this on sourdough today, and I'm gonna toast that sourdough. I wanted to do something that wasn't just like a traditional chicken salad, so that's why I'm doing the barbecue chicken salad. Kind of like bring a little like, I don't know, would you say sloppy Joe feeling to it almost?
One could say that.
One could say that. One could say that. I am a recipe person. I do prefer to have a reference. I feel that way when I'm doing art. I feel that way when I'm cooking. But I also do taste as I go. And if I think that the recipe that I'm using could benefit from some of the things that I know, then I will add things or take things away, or and I also edit recipes based on what my family likes to eat. So I might find a recipe where the idea is really cool, but it may have some ingredients that my family is just like, no, won't touch it. For example, cucumbers. Patrick hates cucumbers. Tomatoes. So typically I will either sub out fresh tomatoes with a sun-dried tomato. I made a banh mi, and instead of using radish and carrots and cucumbers, I just did a quick pickle on a slaw, just a bagged slaw from the grocery store, and that one worked really well, and everybody still really enjoyed it, even though there wasn't any cucumber. For this barbecue chicken sandwich that we're gonna have for dinner, I would pair a nice beer with this. Patrick, my husband, has been for the longest time into craft beer. He is Benedict the Bard because he's a very poetic gentleman and very funny. He was Benedict Beer Blog for a long time. But yeah, so for this barbecue chicken salad sandwich on the crusty sourdough bread, I would recommend a beer. I think West Coast IPA, nothing too thick, nothing too hazy, or a Pilsner or something just really crisp would be really perfect to kind of break through some of the sweetness of the barbecue sauce. I'm actually right now into non-alcoholic beer, and one of the non-alcoholic beers that I really like is Heineken 00 or Stella. I do love to pair drinks with meals, so we can definitely talk about that each time we cook. I'm gonna go check on that bacon. I will continue to bake on this channel. I do love to bake. One of the things that I did learn to bake a while back are macarons. So I will probably bake those at some point in the channel. Also, my very good friend Jamie just got married today. So congratulations to Jamie and Georgia. So excited for you guys. They are my dear friends. They live just outside of London. And I'm very, very super stoked for them. But Jamie is my dear friend. He used to live in New York. And when he lived here, we were instant friends because we're both from the South. So we're both from Mississippi. And there is no other place on earth where, you know, things are just a little bit silly. So it's really nice to know somebody who's been through that, who's grown up in the same way, and you can just be like, yes, I know what you're talking about. And nobody can be like, that's just the silliest thing I've ever heard. It's nice to have that kind of like bond. So Jamie is like a brother to me, and I just am so thrilled for him in Georgia. But one of the things that Jamie and I like to cook together is gumbo. We made a delicious chicken gumbo one of the last times we cooked together, and so I want to do that on this channel also. Maybe if he ever comes back to New York, Jamie, then maybe we can cook it together on our channel. So on this channel, again, I am studying for the New York health code exam, so that I can serve food to people who pay me. And I'm looking forward to hopefully getting that Airbnb experience business started soon. So stay tuned. I'm going to go get that bacon. It's going to be really crispy to add more crunch. I love crunch. Oh yeah. All that talk about Heineken Zero, baby, want a Heineken Zero. Yeah, that's good. I do think that the kids these days have this part right where you just don't drink too much. Us millennials, wow, what a time we've had. There's been a lot of drinking, but now we can pretend to drink, and that's just as fun sometimes. I love mayonnaise. I have my shredded chicken in this bowl. I've got my bacon and my celery. I've got my cup of mayonnaise, half a cup of barbecue sauce. All that's going to go in here with a little salt. This recipe calls for crushed red pepper flakes. You can use these or you can skip them. Because I hope my child will try this, I'm going to take a little bit out and before I add red pepper flakes, because Patrick and I love spicy. So it really is as simple as just adding these things together at this point. Put a little salt in there, the bacon. Oh yeah, don't miss out on any of that crispy deliciousness. Celery. I'm actually gonna use like half of this, I think. We don't have a lot of vegetable lovers in our family. I like the crunch, but I'll just use a little bit. So that way it won't be overwhelming to those who don't care for it. Oh yeah, I love barbecue sauce. I did not make this barbecue sauce. This is just original Sweet Baby Ray's. Mix that up. The recipe I'm using also called for onion, but I'm not going to add raw onions to this. I don't really like to add raw onions to anything, unless they're red onions. I mean, you can, feel free, they're edible. I would just prefer to caramelize them. I just didn't do that in advance, so. Okay, that looks good. Let's just like give you a look at it. I'm gonna taste this before I add the red pepper flakes. Just to see if it needs more salt. Okay. That was very good. It needs a little acid to cut the sweetness, so I'm just gonna squeeze a little lemon juice in here. Yeah, that's plenty. New fork. Thank you, health code. Oh yeah. That's good. That's good. Add a little black pepper. Yes. Yes. One of the treats of having sandwiches for dinner is having a little potato chips on the side. That's gonna be good. I'm excited for this. Charlie's plate always goes first, so I'm gonna put some raspberries on his plate because he loves raspberries. And that is reliably the thing that he will eat if he eats nothing else. And raspberries are so good. Just a couple of chips right there for him. That's Charlie's meal. 2 pieces of bread. Layer in this chicken salad. Oh yeah. That'll be a fun little kick. Just put a little extra dip in barbecue sauce and a little smear on the side. And I'm gonna take this layer of sandwich and just kind of tuck it in right there. Of course, where would we be without our gourmet side? This is the whole chicken, dinner number 3, barbecue chicken salad sandwiches with chips.